Are we ready for this?
We're ready for this!
Hello! And
Merry
welcome
Christmas.
to it. Oh, damn it. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. No, damn it. You're beautiful.
I guess-
How beautiful you are in your
I guess we can Merry Christmas today because we're both celebrating Christmas.
We are.
But if you celebrate something else, well, we love you anyway.
Yeah, we love it all. We can do another episode maybe next year. Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
no. Hello! And welcome to Cooking with Constantlay.
Merry Christmas.
Our Christmas episode. But if you celebrate your Hanukkah, your Kwanzaa, your Festivus, your Saturnalia, we support you. We love you.
We love all of it.
But we're here to be traditionally waspy once again.
Yes, with
With
fruitcake.
With
fruitcake.
I was going to say that for a second. So yeah, we're making fruitcake.
I think who makes fruitcake?
Everybody.
Do they?
No.
I think fruitcake has a very bad rap.
People hate fruitcake. Then they nicknamed gay people fruitcakes because they hated
Yeah,
fruitcakes.
why is that?
But guess what?
What's so
We're
fruity?
bringing back fruitcake.
We're gonna take back the fruitcake. This fruitcake is kind of like a delicious recycled situation from the year. And what I mean by
Thank
that is
you.
not, it's not.
Oh, you mean the cake?
Well,
I thought you
we're
were talking
pretty
about
much-
me. This fruitcake.
She's so recycled right now. This fruitcake's been recycled, honey.
So, Yvette has some fun, funky things she does with this fruitcake.
It's really more of a lesson than anything because it takes quite a while to make. So I kind of start after Halloween. Do you remember the delicious shrunken-headed whiskey that we made?
I do remember this.
Well, I kept that around because it was very delicious. It had all the beautiful flavors of all the different whiskey and bourbon and stuff that we shoved in there, and the apples. I chopped up those apples and added it to this fruitcake. In this fruitcake is all the dried fruit from the year that we used as snacks, that we didn't put in the oatmeal, that we just had hanging around. And you know, you get those little bits of things, you just go ahead and throw them away. Well, don't. Put them all in one container and save them for this. And then all the extra little bits of booze you might have around works too. But the sweeter and browner, the better. So, with that.
Before we get, well, speaking of sweet
It's a
and
lot.
brown,
It's a lot.
speaking of sweet and brown,
So many things to talk
with our sweet and brown, we're going to go down and make some holiday.
Oh, yeah.
What are we making?
Eggnog. Let's do that first.
And by making, I mean we're dumping eggnog on some boots because it's Christmas!
Hey!
Down
Delicious.
to the bar we
Okay,
go.
here we go.
Alrighty guys, now that we're
Hi.
at the bar, let us make some beautiful spiked eggnog. What are you doing?
I'm showcasing our situation.
Pardon me.
Already? Too much fruitcake.
Too much gin. Anyway,
Woo!
so we're gonna kind of do like a make our own eggnog. So everybody has a different booze preference for eggnog.
And a
Some-
different eggnog preference.
That's true. So some people do whiskey in their eggnog, some do Captain Morgan spiced rum. I personally love a nice brandy. You know that kind of bottle that you see like an alcoholic in the park drinking with a paper bag over it because it's pretty cheap? That shit.
That sounds judgy.
Uh,
I'm gonna do cognac. My girlfriend left a bottle behind. She didn't want to get to it, so I'm gonna. Thanks, Heather.
What's Heather?
Heather?
Heather with the good hair.
Heather with a good hair.
Oh,
This
thank you,
bitch.
Heather. This episode is sponsored by Heather.
Heather and the good hair.
Heather with the good hair.
Cheers. Wait.
Oh wait, it's missing something.
Yeah.
You know what's missing? Eggnog!
I was thinking a cube, but okay. Eggnog!
So usually we use that Hood's Golden Eggnog.
Which is delicious.
Which everybody can access. But if you are one of the elite Berkshire residents up here,
Where are we?
we're elite. We're in the Berkshires.
We're in the Berkshires. We're in the Shire.
In the Shire,
And this delicious, delicious product.
we have, it is by High Lawn Farms eggnog. When I was a kid, they used to still have milkmen that delivered to the door. My dad used to joke that the milkman was my dad because he had like 3 teeth, and my mom hated him.
Oh.
But, you know,
My mother said the milkman because I was the only blonde in the family.
well, you know, everyone has their secrets.
Here's to you, cousins.
Anyway,
All those beautiful Mediterranean
we're gonna
cousins.
dump some eggnog. See, like I'm very non-picky. I just dump it
Yeah,
right
I
on
like
top.
mine to have a little ice, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some cubes.
Oh, and do we have? Oh, good. And I know you are worried about separating, so let's give it a quick stir.
Yeah. We could also dump it in another glass and dump it back. But Cute.
Some of us are more bougie with our eggnog.
Fancy. Also, we have some eggnog here that's already ground.
Eggnog?
I mean, sorry, that's the gin. We already have some nutmeg available. Gotta put everything in our mouth. Do you care for some?
I would love a little sprinkle. Nothing says Christmas. Oh, chickadee-ta, tell me what's wrong. Oh, salut. Merry Christmas.
To Christmas 1983.
All right, well, now that we've got our lovely eggnog, let us return to the kitchen and make some beautiful fruitcake.
Yay!
I can relate to fruitcake.
Who can't?
Holiday cheers, my love.
And to you.
Let's get started with this
It's like
fruitcake.
a meal.
Oh my god, it really is.
Oh, but it's
So
really
many
good with
calories.
fruitcake. I know.
Luckily, I have a corset. Anyway, so what are we gonna do with all these dried fruits and vegetables? Nuts, fruits and nuts.
Fruits and nuts. This is a boy cake. It has nuts. Anyways, so we're gonna take all of this. We're gonna dump all of that delicious booze on it that we used Halloween. You guys might have other things, but just make sure it's brown.
Something whiskey, brandy, cognac.
Yeah, all of that.
Bullshit.
All of that.
Spiced
Bourbon,
rum.
spiced rum, yes. In a 4-quart vessel, you need to add all of your fruit. I like to use a can of poppy seed cake and pastry filling. It's sweet and it's naughty and it goes nicely in the fruitcake. Perfect.
We have some beautiful dried fruits. What do we got here, Yvette?
We have got pecans and dried plums, apricots, golden raisins, cranberries, and walnuts. You can use seeds, use other raisins, currants, and citron is really important. So add citron. All of and all of the shrunken-headed apples I chopped up and put in here too. Really delicious.
So we're gonna go put this.
I'm
And
gonna
how
mix all
long
that.
are we gonna leave this set, Yvette?
Well, we're gonna let it sit for as long as you feel like it. Just put it in the back of the fridge, and there's another 3 steps to this, and that is add a box of gingerbread cake mix or spiced cake mix, 6 eggs, and 2 fully packed cups of brown sugar, and let it sit for a long time.
Oh, lovely. So we're gonna quickly go whip this up and sit this in the back of our fridge.
Let it sit.
So give us a moment. We'll return to you momentarily.
Take the drinks.
Alrighty, so we, being the types of ladies we are, like to.
Get rid of the knife.
Why is there a knife? Anyways,
There's always a knife.
more important questions. So we pre-mixed our mix a little while back because we like to let it sit for like 2 weeks.
Yes.
Like we've had this going since the beginning of December. Like it's
Yes.
been
Way before, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's been going. So we put it in the back of the fridge. We are going to dump it in this beautiful muffin tin and throw it in the oven. Actually, Yvette, how are we gonna cook this?
Actually, there's 2 ways we're going to cook it. We're going to take any muffin tin you have and put it into another Pyrex, like a 9x13, this one will fit in, and put some water in the bottom. And you're going to cover it completely. After you've put muffin papers in there and scooped in your mixture. And then you cover it in plastic and put it in the water, and then cover that in foil. And you're going to let it steam for 20 minutes, about
Lovely.
400 degrees.
Eesh, it's hot.
I know, but it's only 20 minutes. And they set up like puddings. They're so dense, very rich.
Yes, you can also do this if you so choose in like a nice bundt pan. If
Yes.
you want a more traditional fruit cake, we can really pan it
Yep.
up, do it up that way.
Loaf?
But we decided we wanted the muffin, so it's nicer and easier to give away to people for Christmas.
Yes, individual fruit
Because
cakes.
everybody loves fruitcake. That's not true. A lot of people despise it. But we are the forceful bitches that will give it to you for Christmas.
That's right.
Also,
It's not a doorstop.
this is the kind of shit that lasts for years.
It is. You can make it well in advance. Also, do you have a favorite way of eating fruitcake?
I just love dousing it in cream and
Yes, exactly.
some nice whipped cream.
You take your little nice little individual cakes and put it in a bowl, and you can microwave it or you can bake it off a little bit and dump some warm cream on it. Mmm. delicious. Whipped cream, whatever.
All right, well, since ours is about to come out of the oven, why don't we show everybody what we've made as far as our fruitcake?
Okay.
Oh my God, they're gorgeous.
I know, and then now they're cool. We can pop them right out.
Oh yes. See now, since we don't bake these things for long, are these things considered boozy, Yvette?
Oh, they're so boozy.
We
Alcohol doesn't actually cook it out of anything, so. And they're dense. They've been cooled down. I can put it right back in there. Did I mention, Ronnie, that after you steam it, you should take the cover off and bake it a little bit too, just until they're set.
We had forgotten to mention that, but we did that today because we wanted really them to be nice and warm and beautiful for you. So we baked them for about 20 minutes. I think, was it 350 we baked it at?
We baked it at 350 after we steamed it at 400. So.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes. So we baked it at 350 for 30 minutes, and now we have some beautiful, delicious fruitcake.
You can just ask us for the recipe. We'll totally give it to you.
Yes. If you want any additional information on how to make this fruitcake, leave a comment below or shoot us a message. We're available to talk about it.
All day.
All day, every day.
Every day. All the food.
Ugh, but now we are ready to enjoy some Christmas merriment and enjoy this fruitcake ourselves. Goes great with eggnog.
It does. It's such a sweet treat. Here, you want to taste? Look at all the fruit. It's like jewels.
That's how I love to taste fruitcake, stuffed in my face.
Oh my God, it's good. Really good.
It's really good.
Woo! All right. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays. You too. And you'll have a Merry Christmas. And thank you so much for tuning in. Do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
Please.
We post content somewhat regularly.
Yeah. Well, we try to do it monthly.
Yes, it's been a little bit of a crazy holiday season for us, but we've
had stuff, life.
Stuff and things. But now that we're done with our stuff and things, you expect to see us a lot more.
It's a new year, a new century.
New year, new us. New century. No, decade.
Cut that. It's a new decade.
This bitch thinks we're going to 2000.
I know, I miss the 80s.
Ugh. Well, I hope you liked our 80s sheet. Bye, y'all.
Bye.